Vamos então começar, não é? E vamos, olha, entra no jardim. Já agora, antes de entrar no jardim. Espera aí. Onde é que eu estou? Ok. Podemos fazer viagem rápida para aqui. Bora. Vamos fazer viagem rápida. Ok. E eu deixa-me só confirmar. Ah, pera. Eu já me lembro. Ok. Eu não estou no sítio que é para estar, malta. Eu não estou no sítio que é para estar. Tenho que vir para aqui. Eu não estava no sítio. Nós íamos aqui fazer uma missão. Lembrei-me. Nós tínhamos vindo aqui fazer a missão de entregar lá as listas. Ok. O que é que eu quero ver aqui? Oh, malta, tecnicamente, ó. Não. Mas eu tenho esta missão. Leve mais metal estelar para o mestre da forja dela. O mestre da forja dela forjou a lâmina. E contra o ferreiro... Ok. O mestre da forja dela forjou o arcabuz. Ok. Então, mas é para levar mais? Leve mais metal. Eu acho que a gente apanhou metal. A coisa chata é que há muitos bons jogos, mas que tens de ter tempo para os jogar. Se bem que eu agora ando... se tiver paciência, acabo. Yeah. Não, pá, eu quero levar sempre as aventuras até ao fim. Então, espera aí. Eu acho que eu apanhei... Espera aí, malta. Aldeia perdida? Não. Ele estava ali, na cidadela. Vamos já, só no instante à cidadela, ok? Vamos lá assim muito rápido. Ver se eu tenho algum metal a mais para fazer alguma coisa. Eu acho que apanhei um, se não estou em erro. Eu acho. Então a gente vai ver isso. É ali que se entra. Aí a nossa estava a tentar correr como jogo no rematch. Ban. Jesus. Nota-se mesmo que eu não ando viciado naquilo. Bem, a revista a conferência que eles deram, dude, sobre o rematch. Bem, eles querem fazer uma cena que, se for bem aplicada, dude, é muito engraçado, man. A ideia que eles querem fazer é muito engraçado. Sim, sim, acredito que sim. O que é isto?
I can't believe Gostia would pray us like that. Just glad to still have a home where I can meet folks.
Sim, sim, sim. E outra, sabes o que é que eles querem fazer? Deixa lá ver. O menino é este? Não, não, não. Ele acho que estava cá em baixo. Já, é este. Deixa lá ver. Há aqui uma coisa a brilhar, é? Ok. Eles querem fazer uma cena que é fazer uma cena mundial, um torneio mundial, mas em que tu, tipo, começas a jogar como, por exemplo, o pessoal da tua zona. Como fosse equipas de zonas, estás a ver? Tipo, imagina, estamos aqui na nossa zona. Nós conseguimos, tipo, jogar na mesma equipa contra pessoas, imagina, mais para Lisboa, que são noutra zona. Mano, eles querem fazer isso. E achei isso brutal, dude.
Listen, Day. What would you like that?
Man, curti bué.
Let's I've been looking forward to doing this.
Achei uma ideia. Olha, vem conquista. Achei a ideia muito bacana. Digo-te já. Digo-te já mesmo.
Do this arquebus wonders.
Can't wait to see how this turns out.
Here you are. A firearm unlike any other. Use it to rain death upon your foes for me, eh? That's what I like to hear.
Pronto, fiz bem ter vindo aqui, malta. Pronto. Opa, este estilo. Pronto, agora se eu vier aqui. Se eu vier aqui. Deixa lá ver, as missões. Ó, vem. Pronto, opa, eu acho que isto faz sentido quando tiver-vos a trazer um jogo de história que tenha tipo missões assim. Eu acho que isto faz sentido eu fazer. Estão a ver? Pronto, pá, está-se bem. E a nossa gameplay foi isto. E pronto, pá, eu acho que faz sentido. Eu acho que faz sentido. Bem, vamos lá então. Caminho para o jardim. Agora sim vamos entrar no jardim. Eu vi a tua imagem, Dudu. Eu vi a tua imagem. Eu vi a tua imagem. Estavas bem artilhado, mano. Ok. Pronto, malta. Quando aparecem estas mensagens do você não pode, não poderá retornar quando entrar no jardim, ou nós vamos ter uma escolha importante que vamos ter, né? Que eu já sei, que vamos ter uma escolha importante nisto, ou o nosso personagem vai de vela. Exatamente, Ener. Mas eu acredito que eu acho que o nosso personagem vai de vela, dude. Não, vamos para uma zona nova. No entanto, já não podemos voltar atrás. E eu já sei qual é que é a escolha que a gente vai fazer. Ou vamos, tecnicamente, matar a nossa entidade, ao raio, ou não. E eu não sei o que é que ainda vou escolher. Porque tudo leva a crer que ela está na origem disto tudo, ok? Mas ela está na origem, supostamente ela só fez isto quando se irritou. Pá, vamos ver. Olha, vamos desenrolar o gameplay, malta. E vamos ver o que é que vai ser daqui. Let's go. Já não dá para voltar atrás. Pá, fizemos tudo o que havia para fazer. Pelo menos que eu consegui fazer.
This is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Gallowayne's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Thanks for that.
Eu vou ver a lente ainda de pé, obrigado por isso. Não tinha o direito de tomar essa decisão por todos, exatamente.
Right. It's better that an Adir envoy do it.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence.
Cada FPS. Jesus.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fior, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing
né?
on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying.
Tens que os arrefecer, né, dude?
Not to mention after we
Eu acho que vi qualquer coisa sobre isso.
Problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us.
Yeah. É como aquele baúzito, né?
We should be so lucky.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden.
Yeah, dude.
I grew up learning I needed to protect that place.
Há umas situações que os FPS
Never felt like more than a
vão dar
child's
rasto.
tale to me.
I hear ya. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm.
Há situações que ela não coisa. Olha, nosso menino.
Can you imagine? An untouched spiritual wilderness just waiting for us. I have a theory about the garden. or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun
E
kind.
atenção, isto não está no modo qualidade, está no modo desempenho, ok?
Anytime, darling.
Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the
Sim,
Inquisitor
sim.
that you intend to free Sapadal, set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan?
É de jogar, qual é que é o jogo que eles também fizeram? Assim parecido com este? De New World, não é? Não. Esse eu tenho que ver esse jogo também. É mais ou menos este estilo, não é? Que eles fizeram também, o mesmo estúdio. Só merece a liberdade. Honestamente estou lutando com essa questão. Honestamente estou lutando com essa questão. Pois eu não sei o que é que vou fazer. Parecido com esse. Eu estou a falar tipo... que tu tens que interagir com os personagens, não sei o quê, man. Sei que eles tinham um que agora até vai ser o 2.
You're not the only one. Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in.
Estou a falar que tens a tua personagem e vais mudando os acontecimentos. Mas algum pois, opa, eu prefiro que me dê um conselho, que eu não sei mesmo o que é de fazer. Tem que haver um certo ou errado. Caso contrário, o que estamos fazendo. Sei qual é, mas tem... Pois, agora não me estou a recordar. Sei que é qualquer coisa... Worlds, qualquer coisa. Acho eu. Só a ver se alguém me dá um conselho, malta.
Just one.
Ok.
Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
Alguém quer voltar?
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my
Exatamente, yeah.
promises.
Obrigado, Enya. Yeah, yes.
Giada.
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes.
Ok.
Yatsley, if you feel like running
Tá,
back to
tá
Quilichi,
mais polido que este, não está?
no one would think less of you.
And tell Quilichi that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Ok. Vá, estamos nisto juntos. Enxugar uma lágrima do canto do olho. Enxugar uma lágrima no canto do olho. Bora, malta.
Oh, you're gonna get me going too. We're with you. All the way.
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
Ok. Pronto, malta. Deixem-me ver aqui.
How long have you and Quilichi been?
Mas depois eu não consigo aprimorar este. Não dá. Mas dá este lava. Espera aí. Já aprimorei o que podia aprimorar. Pronto, vá, let's go. Vá, não vamos perder tempo.
About 30 years. Why
Onde é
do
que eu posso sair? Por aqui?
How do you...
Sair. Malta, vamos com quem agora? Agora era giro, podemos ir com todos, man. Vou com o Mário já mesmo porque é o sítio dele. Eu vou levar ela. Ok, pronto, vou deixar o Kai e a Giata. Pronto, let's go. Vamos lá ver como é que é o jardim. Go to see de jardim. tem pontos de habilidade? O que é que podemos melhorar então? Destruir coisas, restaurar uma pequena quantidade de vida e essência. Ataques corpo a corpo poderosos podem quebrar paredes. Ok, posso desbloquear este. Posso, sim senhora. Eu não sei qual é que é o nível máximo deste jogo, by the way. Por acaso há uma conquista sobre isso. Tenho um para cada um. Já vamos durar assim. Assim. E assim. Pronto, tá. Podemos avançar. Bora.
Going this way.
Espera aí.
Or maybe we are.
Ok. Mas é bonita, hein?
Gods, this is the place.
I think we've found Sapidal's home.
Eu tirei... Ok, peraí. Olha. Ok. Malta, para mim esta espada ajudou-me bué, man. Esta espada foi muito bacana quando a apanhei. Pô, já vamos apanhar aqui inimigos. Cartazinha aqui.
Tate was here. Oh, I completely missed him. Next one.
Olha, este bugou. Este bugou. Tá certo. Se eu partir as coisas dá coisas. Eu também, como é que está a correr? Está a correr tudo bem? Onde é que a gente deixa? É por aqui. Opa. Estás bom?
We've got company.
Stay safe!
Estás logo, ok, por isso. Isto não é nenhuma armadilha. É para aqui que eu subo. Ah, não, é para ali que eu deixo. Está certo.
I think this is the only way down. After you.
Let's go. Já está aqui inimigos. Sim, malta, quero acabar o jogo, mas também não quero, né? Não vamos já dar a correr. Ah, mas não dá para eu usar aqui embaixo nada. Pois não. Não dá. Ok, espera aí, eu já vejo isso. Vamos vir aqui. Baúzinho. Ainda bem que eu a trouxe. Ainda bem que eu a trouxe, malta, vê? Estava na dúvida se a trazia ou não. Ah, não, isto tem que ser com as cenas de... as cenas de gelo. Ok. Vamos comer isto para aumentar aqui a cena. Armadura do andarilho selvagem. Epá, isto é muito bom, malta. A gente parte das coisas, ganha vida e essência, man. GG. Eu nunca vi aquilo. Bano. Eu andava sempre a partir as coisas, foi assim alguma coisa. Bem, temos que ir para ali, mas bora lá. Montar acampamento, sim. Se for conquista, temos todos os acampamentos. Pontos, temos que ir um ponto. Está aqui o dano.
Envoy, what do you need? Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked about is Yatsley. I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too. When she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns. If I must.
So, this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began. And where it all ends. For so long I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Oh, why am I so anxious? I suppose you're right. I'm frightened, I'm excited. I'm a lot of things right now. Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan? That was nothing compared to this. We are standing in the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it. I almost turned my back on animancy. And if I'm being honest, it was a relief. But now that we're here, who am I to reject my upbringing, my potential? My parents were going to build a better world for animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did. To an impossible place where anything can happen. Anything. Of course you are. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it.
Thank you.
Excellent. The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect there were gaps in what they call an education. If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an animancer, now's the time. Unfortunately, that can take a lifetime. It's the sad reality of our work. But I'll give you the short version. Now, let's begin. You, drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention?
Claro.
Really? What's the last thing I said? Well, aren't you the clever one? No harm done, of course. I don't mind if you catch a few winks. Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how I turned out.
Foi o que ela perguntou, não foi?
I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind. Pleasant dreams.
Estou a falar aqui com eles.
When you find Sappadal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place. I'm a man of hidden depths. What's not to love about floating islands and a spectral tree? Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine
Por
much.
acaso curti muito o personagem do Kai.
And Sappadal definitely isn't docile. Not from what we saw on Mount Forja, or outside the ruins of Nakukubel. Complicated. I've heard that before. It's never a good thing. I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, I mean, when, we escape this place. Lucky thing your emperor sent his best representative as his envoy, right? You'll have your work cut out for you. And some days you wake up and the deck of your ship's covered in bird shit. You can clean it up or you can step in it. That's the choice. You may have averted the attack on Fjord, but this is one situation where it's the thought that counts. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise animancy. Not when Heelguard banned the practice in Paradise. Oh, I wish I were finished. Ringra may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of corpses in her wake. It doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time. You'd be surprised where people can find blame when they're spun up.
É verdade.
And it looks real bad when a Steel Garrote force just so happened to be there when it went down. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's gonna be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Hilgard's been helping matters while you've been out here. If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy.
Fuck.
I admire your principles, but don't underestimate what they could demand of you. Look, I've been there. I fought for Rauatai's interest in the Deadfire for longer than I like to admit. And lost my stomach for it eventually. That's how I wound up here. But I will tell you now, I never could have fought my own brothers and sisters. I hope that's not what it comes down to. But I'll understand if that's a line you can't cross. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face.
Yeah.
Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this. Anytime. Good night, envoy.
O Marcos não deu para falar.
Envoy, what do you need?
Pois. Ele está ali.
You know, people don't think steam thistle has any medicinal properties.
Oh?
But if you grind it up and add...
É continuar com os dois. Vamos sair, malta. E vamos avançar. Opa!
Breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still.
Que é já ter a conversa? Yeah.
The moon has many faces. Different songs for different days. We know your light. We seek what swims inside you as you wane. We wonder.
Na verdade, Sapadal tem uma pergunta para você. Já.
We did not foresee this.
Você ainda me deve respostas.
A debt of knowledge. We concede.
O que você faria se não estivesse em uma prisão?
The sky is green. The fish breathes air. We can no longer imagine.
Se você não pode imaginar, então porque você quer tanto.
No, we must recall, plumb the depths of our memory. We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands.
E as pessoas vivem nessas colinas. Pois. Ó Joãozinho, estás bom? Exatamente. Ela levantaria as colinas suavemente com as mãos... Ok. E as pessoas vivem nessas colinas. Yeah.
Disturb the dirt, but spare the blooms. Shake the roots slowly. Vengeance denied. Squandered. This cannot be.
Isso não parece muito pacífico. Eu estou bem, menino. Obrigado por perguntares.
We spoke of growth.
Não, você com certeza acabou de falar algo.
We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
Malta. Eu estou virado para uma cena, sabem? Deixa-me ver. Isto aparece aqui o mapa da situação. Oh, Jesus! Acampamentos. Falta-nos um acampamento, uma adra estrangulada e uma memória antiga aqui. Ok. Então espera, antes de ir ali. Vamos aqui acima. O que é que há aqui? Temos coisas para explorar, né? Aqui embaixo há alguma coisa escondida? Não. Ok, está aqui uma porta, ó. Ok.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
Oh.
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing.
Ela abraçou a sua família de novo.
But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? Wanna know what I think? I think someone's laughing at me. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward!
Godlike of Sappadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
How is this not the strangest thing that has happened today?
Oh my gods. They're alive?
Fala com ela, Chiata.
How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sappadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sappadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
Peraí.
No, this can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sappadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sappadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my
mal.
life has been since your little mistake?
Sappadal é muito
After
complicado.
the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
That's it. That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sappadal destroyed my family.
Yeah.
I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sappadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being. I know they are. My mother and father would not have wanted this. A good animancer embraces death. And they were the best.
Agora.
We are companions, toys, diversions. Sappadal fashioned us out of dreams and memories.
I can't believe it never occurred to me. They're animats. Ancient vessels held together with duty and loyalty. Their design is unusual. Organic, much like the garden itself. Sapadal's work. All this time, your god has been making imaginary friends. Drawing pictures on the walls of their cell. It's almost too sad to imagine. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
Well, that was 4 questions, but sure.
We want to apologize on Sapadal's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers, not to offer forgiveness.
Exatamente, é este.
You're right. I'm the one who has to live with the consequences of their actions. If you seek forgiveness, look for it within. Don't ask me to give up any more than I already have.
We understand. Thank you for giving us this opportunity. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way. The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to.
Now that you have returned to the garden, Sapadal has everything they need. We will fade, as all things fade.
Don't be. Nurtured or neglected, every garden dies in time. We will return to the soil from which we emerged. In time, you will do the same.
A garden is whatever you plant in it.
Sapadal wishes to be understood, as all mortals do. Seen, as all mortals are. What you see is the truth, glimpsed through their eyes, and they wish to share it. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
Right. The farther we get from this place, the better.
Pois, malta, isto... Foi muito complicadinho, mano. Ok, vou ter que voltar para trás, não há aqui mais caminho. Já, bora. Então esta porta está aqui, devia dar para abrir. Pois é. Pois é, aqui. Pois é. Evoca 3 companheiros esqueletos. Quero. Não sei como é que eu invoco, mas quero. Não sei que me ajudem. Bora. Vamos seguir caminho. Espera aí. Havia aqui alguma coisa? Ah, não. Isto é... Temos speed. Ok. Bora.
I see the disciple has found his way into the cell.
No. Clarion Steel. We know this voice. Why is she here?
I'm everywhere. My tools have mouths to speak.
Out. Out. Her voice pierces our skin.
Look at this place. A quagmire of your parasite's worst instincts. Can you even begin to grasp the forces that you tamper with? Apparently, I must. The situation is worse than I perceived. Do you think you're special, with your god's thorn in your side? Do you believe you can hold dominion over chaos itself? When even the collective fury of the real gods could only confine the sniveling creature to this wasteland. Who else would have the strength?
It is true. She twists the knife. The seas run red with memory.
In time, the gods felt the wretched powers seeping through this land. Its madness would consume us all if it was not contained. Chaos has no respect for borders. It goes where it will. A pity that its followers could not be reasoned with. Of course I do. The poor godless, worshipping the very thing that subsumed them. We could not excise the rot and spare the roots that nourished it. There was none. Utmost chaos calls for unwavering rebuke. I see what you're implying. I will not acknowledge it.
Why does our prison not protect us? Help us! Silence her!
Listen to its tantrum. It knows neither order nor sense. Adir is the only thing holding back the tide of entropy. Then you understand the gravity of the task ahead. You are here now. There's still time to succeed where Ludwig failed. Face your false god and end its reign of terror permanently. Your soul, it is tethered to you. Only you can siphon its essence into yourself. The path of justice is fraught. Only the strong may follow it. I leave you with a warning. The false god's essence is strong here. It taints all it touches. My magfolk may be hostile to you. Stay vigilant and remember your oath.
I have nothing to say. That was insane.
I never thought I'd learn of the Godless's fate from their killer.
Jesus.
Stay safe.
Bem. É uma... Ah... Aqui. Chave do sarcófago. Ok, onde é que está a chave? Ele manda-me para ali. Deixa-me só ver, aqui não há nada. Não, aqui também eventos. Bora. Espera aí, mas está aqui. Como é que eu subo para ali? Será que estava para subir por aqui? Não dá. Ora, vamos vir.
Actual working magfolk? It isn't looking this way, is it?
Olá. Olá. Porra.
Nice job, everyone.
Meu Deus. Veio comer isto. Olha, este consigo abrir. Ok. Bem, isto tem cenas aqui sinistras, mano.
What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No, no, no. Why is this? They're dead. Like it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you. Bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here. Please, Viate. This is where you need to be right now.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again? Then for the god's sake, what is it? I am exhausted, Viate. I can't take much more of this.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
I feel strongly that there's nothing left to forgive.
Easier said than accepted, Viate. Forgiving myself is the hardest part. We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it. I see it too. You've come a long way from that scared boy who refused to wear shoes for fear a bug might crawl out of it.
That was you, Nimdut. Look at my feet. Shoes. Kamayu.
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Well, it was Good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
Olha.
Majesty, how are you feeling?
I'm alright. Good to see an old friend, you know?
Aumenta a sua chance de acerto crítico em 1. Acertos críticos têm 15% de chance de prender o inimigo no lugar. Não, vamos continuar. Então, nós vamos dali, né?
The envoy needs healing. I let you have that one.
Vai. Vai. Já o baú. Ok. Ah, então já agora, pera. Vamos falar com a Giata. Ela tinha qualquer coisa para falar connosco, lembram-se? Sobre o que aconteceu. Deixa lá ver. Onde é que ela está? Ela está aqui. Deixa lá ver.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry. A mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapodal's. That's what I keep asking myself. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong. Of course I can. But now, I can do them for the right reasons. One thing is certain. When it comes to animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful.
Ok.
Perhaps, as long as no one gets in my way. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. It has to end. Through animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think? Of course you trust me. I'm brilliant. But we've been together long enough that I value your opinion.
Okay.
The thought has crossed my mind, but no. I burned that bridge, and I don't regret it. Politics and small minds held me back for too long. You're right. I know you're right, but it's easier said than done. I am the daughter of proud animancers. Who am I to deprive the community of my wisdom and experience? An Adiran with no sense of civic duty? Now I've seen it all. Without animancy, without my ambition, I don't even know who I am. But maybe that's a good thing. Either way, I can't wait to find out. The Living Lands is nothing if not a place of self-discovery. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
Leaving your life behind is terrifying.
Vamos lá ver. Será que ele também tem alguma coisa para...
I came here to help you do whatever you're supposed to do with your god friend. Instead, I'm here talking to dead people. I've heard about the garden all my life, and I never expected something like that. But thanks to you, I think I was ready for it. I mean, it was blessed et bizarre, but I could handle it. I will say, it's not really what I expected when I started tracking you and Kai back in Paradise. I guess not, huh? You probably never expected to die and come right back either.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a ride, Envoy. I feel like it's coming to an end. One way or another. I don't know. Maybe the unexpected isn't so bad after all. I never expected you and I would become friends. Quick note. If you tell any of the others I said that, I'll poison your drink. Anyway. Thanks for talking.
Vai, bora lá. Está a entrada é aqui, não é? É. Pronto, agora a gente veio da onde e vai para onde? Aqui há alguma coisa em cima? Ah, não há? Nós viemos dali, ok. Então bora.
If anything moves, I'm going to jump straight up and start running.
que ele foi? Filha da mãe. Oh. Ah, foi. Porra. Vou-te a contar. Ok, está-nos a mandar para ali. Abrir este cofre. O anel. Ataques poderosos causam ainda mais impacto. Não. Está-se bem. Espada. Bem, já estou a ver que isto está de ser mais outra prova, né? A gente vai ver.
Thomas cares. What's that doing here?
Yeah.
This room, it looks just like Tama's. Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your god's prison, not mine. I can't tell. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing. Then what am I looking at? I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? That's the problem. I can't picture him anymore. I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it. I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, or heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. I'm not. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. You're right. I am. It's like you said. His memory is no longer a burden. For the longest, I was afraid to let go of this moment, like I'd be letting him go if I did. And now I see I was just holding on to something that was weighing us both down. Me too. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the dream scourge.
Então ainda falta
When we reach them,
a
what do you
outra,
think
né?
we'll find? A victim? A villain?
Bom jeito de descobrir.
True enough. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Ok, passei por aqui. Deixa-me lá voltar. Ok, um está aqui, tem o outro. Está aqui. Boa, aqui não chega. Tá. Peraí. Será que consigo saltar para ali? Vou arriscar. Ok, deu. Mas é aqui. Ai, Jesus. Aflição. Sabe, o que é que há para aqui? Ah, vinha dar aqui ao mesmo sítio, ok. Ok. Tá bem. Espera aí. Sei lá, tem aqui mais 3.
Child's play.
É pá, eu sou muito mal a tirar isto. Deu aqui. Eu definitivamente sou muito mal a tirar aquilo. Ok, agora falta só um. Não é difícil. Eu sou burro. Oi, rato, estás bonzinho? E o Becky? Pá. Ok, não há mais nada aqui então. Ok. Temos ali o caminho, viemos dali. Está-se bem, bora. Nível 28. Mais um pontinho de habilidade. O que é que eu vou aumentar aqui? Perfeito. Ok. Ah, onde devemos dar aqui? Ok.
This place would be peaceful if it wasn't so dangerous.
To see off was in its heyday.
Eu tenho que chegar ali. Eu chego ali. Ali a Adra. É que eu subo ali, malta. Ali um caminho. Eu vou para ali. Este é um labirinto, nossa. Aqui é outro caminho, ou assim. Viram, malta? É bem aqui, tinho. E chave do sarcófago. Já vamos lá atrás.
What is happening? Does the affliction fester even here? It threatens our heart. We cannot fight this invasion alone. Your resolve must be ours. We try. We try.
Nice. Vamos. O sarcófago acho que era para aqui. Deixa eu ver se eu me lembro. Eu acho que estava para aqui, não era? Vai que temos a chave. Vamos lá ver por aqui outra vez. Eu estava percebendo aquele sarcófago. Eu já não me recordo. Pronto, já encontrei. Parador de espíritos. Ok. Por aqui para ser mais rápido, percebem?
Watch yourselves.
Someone beat us in the sun.
You're right.
Bem.
Time for a new weapon.
Ease ahead.
Right with you.
Só falta este. Sáveis. Matar um urso à granada. Sim, está bem. Ele manda-me subir para ali, ok. Então vamos ver o que é para aqui, para estes estados. E agora que a gente gasta as nossas gazuas todas, né? Memória antiga, boa.
We have been here. We were here all the yesterdays before. Nothing grows, nothing dies. Here or beyond, we cannot say. We feel no spark of the Tavarez Sinakis in this place. We cannot see it through their eyes. We slumber here, alone. Why would they not create with us? They took it all away.
Yeah.
A tide of souls thrown upon the wheel. The ground gives way. We fall. Now our memory is a wound.
Nunca se lembra, man. Nunca se lembra.
They came suddenly.
Ok.
The stillness of night split by grinding steel. A chill in our spine. How could we name it? First, they blinded us. Shining eyes pierced the concealing dark. Then, they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. The Akita screamed. a means to an end.
Ok.
We saw a terrible design in the roaring flames. They had carved a path to the temple. We were their true prey. Douse the candle, only for the sun to rise again. We persisted, we were everywhere. How could they cull the wind? How could they trap the stars? Then, they turned to what the Akita had made. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. They could not kill us. They would curse us to oblivion. The Akita howled. They died. We cried out, sundered soul by soul. We broke the earth, called down the storm, flung lightning from our hands. But they marched on. We grew tired. In fury, we exposed ourselves. Our flailing smothered the cries. Were they there? The needle struck. They raised machines. We tried to tear down the garden's walls. Then, nothing.
Yeah.
Not death. Worse. A void. We reached out, but the machines held us in. We could not feel the new day's sun play in the shifting tide. The cities crumbled. We could not save them. We could not save ourselves.
Yeah.
Extinction bought with blood. The victor writes with the ash. We watched helplessly for aeons. Until you. A chill wind. Our branches shudder. We do not think of this. The wound numbs now. We watch as the river of time expands. In the silence of our prison we find clarity. How many voices lost? How many saplings have we cut down? We sink into the endless night. Perhaps we should be here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shoots in a barren forest. We must find a way to change. We need no offerings. We only want to root again. Soil stirs. We have a new memory of this place. You opened the final lock, entered the hidden glade. You listened. You stand at a cliff now. We watch your footsteps carefully. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Ok.
Here we go.
O que é que ele está ali a fazer? O gajo foi para ali, merda. Fuck.
This is it for me.
East ahead.
You're not looking good.
Isso. Vai lá, Rado. Obrigadão, dude. Até amanhã, mano. Boa. Onix, dude. Tinha que o atacar quando ele ia fazer aquilo. Caralho, seja mesmo. Ao menos acho que não estamos muito longe. Porque a gente tinha acabado de fazer a cena da memória. E estás a gozar com a minha cara, dude.
We have been here. We were here. No, we cannot
Vamos
see
passar
their
isto.
eyes. We slumber here, alone. Why?
Vamos colocar as coisas que a gente tinha. Que a gente tinha coisa.
Now they. First, then they burned. Smoke ensnared the moonlight. We saw they. They toppled the statues. They set the libraries ablaze. Yeah, but. Oh. Listen. You see.
Ok, o que é que eu escolhi mais?
We need you. We.
Pronto. Vamos salvar, malta. Se a gente morrer outra vez, não tem que estar a fazer aquilo. Bora. Isso já foi. Olá. Onix. Fiquei ali preso. Oh, filho da mãe. Aqui mais alguma coisa ou não? Ok, acho que não. Bora, vamos subir. Então aqui no mapa falta-nos o quê? Um acampamento de grupo. É só o que nos falta. Será que é cá em cima? Como é que eu subo? Boa pergunta, né? Talvez por aqui? Não, não pode ser aqui. Ah, é para estas pedras, ok. Por aqui. Por aqui. Ah, até tem um baúzinho e tal. Sua vida regenera lentamente até 50% do valor máximo. Ok, não preciso. Que é o quê? Ok. Ai, ai, ai. Bué porcaria. Ok, e se nós formos pelo outro lado? O que é que há do outro lado? Bem à vida. O jogo nos dá potes. Caraças, pá. Posso vir aqui acima? Não, não posso, não deixa. Ah, eu podia vir por aqui, não era? E escusava de o enfrentar. Ok. Isto fez.
Right. You can go first. I'll stay here and watch your back.
Já veio aqui mais. Bloqueava aqui. Ah, está ali. Pronto, tudo parado. Nice. Aqui mais algum caminho. Vocês repararam que... Ok. Vocês repararam? Todos os outros tiveram a cena, menos a menina peluda. A menina peluda não teve. Tipo... Não sei, é lá, o que é isto? Dano de fogo tem 50% de chance de saltar para inimigos próximos. Ah. Certo. Mas se a equipe perca aqui... Ah, não, eu quero isto. Ok. Evoca um flagelo destruidor para lutar ao seu lado. Não sei o que é que eu acabei de fazer. Já é o segundo interruptor que eu mexo. Ok. Definitivamente é para cima. Isso já eu percebi. Sítio é esquisito, man. Ah, o último acampamento, nice.
This place seems less like a death trap. Maybe we could stop, catch our breath.
Muito bem.
There's always a weird sort of quiet on the eve of battle. I'm feeling that now. Seems like a good time to gather our thoughts and share a drink before whatever's coming.
Right. This seems like a perfect place to stop and relax.
Though it's hard enough to tell what's real here without a belly full of drink.
Sounds like you're nervous, dearie.
I'm feeling all kinds of ways. Anxious, excited, scared, hungry.
I feel it as well. It is only mortal to feel overwhelmed in the presence of the immortal.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Getting to see that vision of Tama did me good. Like, I finally let go of something I'd been holding too long. Now that we're here, I'm eager to see this through. Nothing worse than holding your breath and waiting. Same. I'd rather have good company in a prison than paradise alone.
Had a feeling you might ask me that. I'm not sure I've really worked through what I've seen here, but I am grateful for the chance to see Yonko again. I feel like we're almost done with all of this, but we are in the weirdest place in the world, so who knows? I'm completely baffled, but when haven't I been lately? Being afraid doesn't even feel scary anymore.
I think so. The garden is so much more than I expected. Full of contradictions. Wild, yet serene. Truthfully, I didn't come all this way searching for my own answers. But I found them. Or perhaps they found me. And now, it's like there's a new path laid out before me. A life after the dream scourge. We're close to something. A threshold between calm and crisis. Conflict and peace. Life and death. So am I. None of us could have gotten this far on our own.
Well, I won't lie to you, Envoy. A lot's happened. But here we are. I just need a moment to take it all in. Thank you, dearie. I'll be ready by the time the fun starts.
Vai correr mal, né?
And I wouldn't worry. Our little group here is perfectly frightening, and I'm sure our enemies would agree. We'll be fine. I can't speak for anyone else, though.
You've listened to all of us. How about you? You've been through a lot since you arrived. You've been shipwrecked and assassinated, harangued by gods, bureaucrats, and a death guard. You've had your soul poked, your loyalties questioned, and your sleep regularly interrupted by a god with no respect for privacy. And yet you've kept yourself and all of us together. How are you really doing?
Yeah, man, eu tenho medo, malta, de...
Under the circumstances, that's
fazer
entirely
alguma
reasonable.
porcaria.
Join the club.
I'd been more concerned if you weren't scared. Did you think we'd judge you for that? We try, darling. We try.
None of us thought this would
Também é
be
NR.
easy.
Obrigadão aí,
For
dude.
you most of all. We've survived our own hardships. Now we'll survive yours.
When we first met, I didn't think you'd last long. But then I saw how you handled that dream thrall there. Shook off your own death like a bad cold. And then you found your own killer and turned him in. It's rare to choose justice over vengeance, especially in the living lands. But you stood by your principles. I think that's where you get your strength.
I didn't know much about you at that point. You were traveling with Kai and you died, which I thought made a lot of sense.
I remember your calm. How you listened to my shouting match with the governor and actually heard me. You saved my city and gave me a home. A sanctuary where I could be myself. I'll never forget that.
You were my hero right away. You rescued me from those spoilers. You got my priceless face. What more could a girl ask for?
And now look at you. Look at us. How far we've come in a short time.
Exatamente.
Quite a lot, as it turns out. But the journey is worth it.
Not to raise the sails before the anchor, but we left trouble in our wake. Fjord, Thirdborn, Solace. If we make it out of here, it won't be to a living lands suddenly at peace.
Just this once, could we forget about the rest of the living lands? Some of us could use a break.
If we can't take a moment to ourselves on a floating island outside reality, then I don't know where we can.
Right. We could all use some beauty rest. We'll want to look our best on the battlefield, won't we? Sleep well, my friends.
Hey, Giada. How are you holding up after seeing those, plant people?
Well, I've seen things not intended for mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth of my family's...
E agora, maltinha? Será que está próximo? Okay.
Is this where your god friend sleeps? I assume we'll have to break this barrier somehow.
Safe to assume that the large glowing door is part of Sapadal's prison. Now, we'll just have to get past it.
aqui.
Nice work.
E bora.
Come and get it. Crazy.
Assim. Prefiro este. Vou invocar os três.
Basic. Done.
Onward, what's your left?
Sure what you were going to use that for. Nice job.
Seems like we've drawn a crowd.
Como é que a gente passa agora? Posso ver por aqui? Acho que vai estar mal. A gente espera um bocadinho, eles fightam. A gente se avança. Nice.
You
temos ali o momento certo e ficou muito mais fácil a gente coisa. GG. Olha este.
Gates down. Here we go.
Eles, a gente já lá vai. Olha o que é que eu vou fazer. Não dá para eu guardar, para não. Ah, dá. Vamos guardar aqui. Se a gente morrer, ao menos estamos garantidos.
Well, if you insist.
This is it for me. Thanks. I say. On your right. I say.
Ainda bem que eu guardei. Ainda bem.
East ahead.
Se não tivesse guardado aquilo. Espera aí, a gente vai esperar um bocadinho. Espera aí. Aliás, eu até vou ver aqui uma arma que eu tenha. Tá fugindo?
Yes.
On your left here. Thank you, dear.
East ahead.
Para ver tudo atrás de mim. Jesus. Eles se deitaram, boa. Era difícil mesmo. Deixa-os perder vida. Deixa-os perder vida. Aproveitar. E vamos agarrar. Bom, mesmo assim a varinha dá, o ataque é mais rápido. Não vou manter a varinha. Ele já perdeu um bocadinho de vida. Queria ver se eles perderam mais vida, malta. Eles são muito fortes, porra. Já está a perder vida. Não aguentar a porrada. Ah, deixa estar. Quanto é que vai demorar? Não faço ideia. Caraca.
Sorry, envoy. Let's talk about it back at camp, right?
Much as I want to look around, we need to find your god fast.
Pois, eu sei, menina. Só para encontrar o Deus rápido. E o outro? Eles quase não lhes tiram vida. Eu apanhei.
This is it for me.
East ahead.
Right with you.
Oh, fiquei preso. Oh, com caralho, essa espada. Aparecem do nada, dude. Estava difícil, mano. Estava difícil para chuchu, mano. Vou apanhar aqui as coisas. E vamos já guardar. Só para garantir. Primeiro, habilidades. Pronto. Vai, vamos salvar o jogo, malta. Eu não sei o que é que vem daí. Pelo sim, pelo não. Será que agora é o fim? Vamos ver.
After so long, you are so small, we questioned if you were real. Then steps, a voice, through armies and corrupted soil, you persevered. Now, you are here.
Yeah.
The rot, we feel it festering and spreading. What is it but an extension of our pain? Your dream scourge will end when our suffering does. We were innocent once. We woke, and we wanted nothing but connection. But the other gods imprisoned us, left us to suffer alone in this place. But you are here now. You found us, a sprout in the endless winter. There is little time. We would be freed from these bonds. The strangler is close now. We feel her wire against our flesh. The fist of empire. Her wolves defile the city on the shore. Blood on the tile. The people's cries ring in our ears. She pierces us now. Now we will not brook this. Not again. A spark. Wait. The essence bends here. Time flows into itself. You can reach her. Will the garden to open. It will take you there. Breathe. Focus. Shape the essence with your hands. We were everything. What have we lost? What multitudes could we contain? We could run, leap in the water, flourish in forgotten hills. We must. We shall. We have been thinking of this. We mourn our past. We only seek peace now. A chance to regrow. We hear your words. We do not desire it, but we hear them. You met death and imposed the law of mortals. It should have been better for us. For him. We deserve mercy. All of us. Give us peace. We want a chance to change. We deserve that opportunity. And yet, you trusted the mage who turned so many souls into kindling. We deserve more than this prison. Let us have a chance to rest. We want peace. Or do you have no more mercy for us than you did for the bear? The beautiful thing you killed, already you have forgotten. We asked what you would do with an animal that sickened after a fight. Do you remember what you said? Then let us die. You would offer a beast and the world mercy from its pain. Grant us the same. The time has come for you to act. End our pain, and the dream scourge will cease. Give us peace. It is all we have wanted for so long. So be it. It has been so long. Our leaves curl and brown. Despair bleeds through the land. End it.
Malta. Sinto muito.
Silence. Stillness. We are done. Unsown. Peace.
Será que tomar uma decisão certa?
Andra's depths.
It's paradise.
Are we back in Dawnshore? Already?
That must have taken an incredible power. Beyond all mortal understanding. How do you feel? Glad it's not just me. Unfortunately, we don't have time to recuperate. Whatever happened back there, it appears our work isn't finished yet.
Are you seeing this? I don't think Paradise looked like this when we left it.
Looks like the war already started, and the giant roots are winning.
Marius, vines don't usually get that big this quickly, do they?
Based on their growth and size, I'd say we've been gone 2 or 3 weeks.
Hey, at least you didn't let 6 years go by.
Who knows if the garden affected time, or merely our perception of time? Assuming there's even a difference.
It's like how a body fights an infection. The fever gives you strange dreams that Feel like an eternity.
Look at this place. Feels like we're still in the dream. And not just us. Those are more your people's ships in the harbor. And steel garrote banners past the barricades. That can't be good.
Even Reingrim is here. Perhaps we get to see an archmage in action.
I think I see Elia as well. What a strange reunion this will be.
The Blessed Wardens are here too. That conflict we've been trying so hard to prevent started without us. Nah, don't be so hard on yourself. The steel garrote have been itching for a fight this whole time. This would have happened with or without us.
Before we go, what happened back there with the Dream Scourge and Sapado?
Glad the Dream Scourge is over, but I can't help but think killing a god will have consequences.
I'm sure it wasn't easy, but I think that's for the best, Envoy.
I can't believe Sapado is gone. For better or worse, the spiritual health of the living lands depended on them. What now?
We took out the Dream Scourge and Sapado in one fell swoop. Quite impressive, really.
There is no right way to feel. It may seem illogical. You are allowed to experience grief and relief at once.
We should take a look. See if we can get ahead of whatever storm is brewing down there.
People seem to be gathering west of here. Whatever's happening, let's be a part of it.
What happens in Dawnshore shall ripple across.
The envoy. Is that you?
Envoy? Is it really you? Mihala told us you went into some place called the Garden to seek a god?
When you didn't return, we took you for dead.
What did you see there? The god you felt in Nokutadek?
The origin of the Dream Scourge? It was the act of a god this whole time?
Everyone, please, please. We could get to the bottom of this if you would only let them speak.
It's been weeks, Envoy. What happened? Finally, a ray of sunlight shines through the storm cloud.
I will not grovel at the envoy's feet for solving a plague I am not convinced was real.
If you wardens ever bothered to pull your heads out of your asses, you wouldn't take such pride in your ignorance.
You know nothing of me or my people, you fucking pirate!
Warden Commander, look around you. Is this really the time?
We believe the Dream Scourge was a malady of the soul. How did you put an end to it, Envoy?
Well, you might not believe me, but I didn't want any of this to happen.
Yes, you said that. Are we supposed to just take you at your word?
It was Ludwine who called for the attack. She and her steel garrote laid siege to the city, shortly after you beat her to the garden.
You did. I kicked her corpse when you weren't looking. Just to be sure.
Well, she's seen better days, but you wouldn't know it judging by how she fights.
Ludwine's plowed through the militia like a knife through warm butter.
All right, let's keep the similes to ourselves.
Oh, cheer up. You wouldn't be the first to make that mistake. Might not be the last either, depending on how things go. So long as her passion for Wodika lives, so too will her spirit.
Then we destroy her faith, and the rest of her will follow. I have a theory about this. Let's talk at camp if you want to hear it. But I think we can kill her.
Oh, good. That will be easy.
It is not, I think, impossible. You can't be serious. You'd stand with the steel garrote.
No. After everything we've done to stop them, you would bend the knee?
Don't do this. I followed you to the ends of this world. We all did. But I won't follow you here.
No. If you do this, you better say goodbye, Envoy. I won't help you sell out my home to that Korba.
I thought you were smarter than this, Envoy.
The Wardens would sooner die than kneel before the steel garrote.
The Living Lands will not suffer a zealot's rule, and Thirdborn has cannons enough to prove it.
How many lives are you willing to forfeit for this benighted path to power?
No one will stand with you if you do this thing. What in Remagon's 8 blasted hells are you thinking? Excellent. Now, let me pose you, all of you, a question. Ludwig has sent a message to the Emperor informing him of her attack. He will send advisors and reinforcements swiftly in response. What will his representatives find when they arrive? A new colony? A budding grave room? Before you face Ludwig, you should know what you're fighting for. All of you must decide, together. But whatever you decide, understand, the days of the frontier are done. Adia will come. Indeed, we are already here. Oh, Envoy, no. Do not suggest that lightly. Think of the Emperor. There would be reprisals. Ones which this conclave could not survive, fractured as you are. Not unless you came together and formed a nation of your own. It would be difficult. No, impossible. I'm certain you would fail. Think of your people, all of you. Think of the lives at stake.
We deserve our autonomy, even if we must fight for it. Anything less would be surrender.
Fleeing someone else's laws and authority is one thing, setting up your own is another. We're an island of misfits and dissidents. We'll still have to surrender some of our autonomy, and we won't agree on what that means overnight. We'll be vulnerable. Without allies, other powers will see us as ripe for the picking. Know that this is a hard road to walk.
We were fine before Adir came. We'll be fine when they're gone.
I think we ran things perfectly fine before your kin got here.
Of course. Well, don't leave me in suspense. A fine compromise.
So long as my wardens are left in peace, we will endure a grave rum.
To brisk trade. A docile shatterscarp and a grave rum.
A grave room, then, if we must. And, God's willing, Fjord will feed the world.
I do not trust your empire to show restraint in its control of the living lands. Gods help us.
We can worry about the future when it comes. This at least gives us the backing to survive and rebuild.
Right. Might as well go ahead and start designing those rebel flags sooner rather than later.
Good. We'll have perhaps a whole week of peace before the yoke starts chafing.
I will do my level best to convince the Emperor to accept a grave room. That leaves the matter of Ludwig and the steel garrote. She will never surrender, Envoy. You must kill her, or we will lose Paradise, and eventually the island.
Whatever happens to the living lands, at least I can kill Ludwig. I'll take that over nothing.
She better say her goodbyes while she can.
I'm proud to fight at your side, Envoy. One last time.
Let's get to work then. We've got a walking corpse to bury.
The Paradise Militia will be at your back. Give her no quarter. The future waits for you.
Show them that the living lands will not be broken across Vodka's knee.
We will send reinforcements to help you reclaim the Eastern Gate. From there, work your way to the main plaza. May all the gods of Eora and the living lands protect you.
Let's take back the city. Whatever happens tomorrow, Steel Garrote can only make it worse.
So we're going after the Steel Garrote now, right? Let's do it.
Let's go free a city, shall we?
Company! I let you have that one. Our numbers.
Nem sei bem o que é que eu escolhi, malta. Quero que eu vos diga.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
Foolishness.
Gate. I'll protect your back. Good fighting.
Ora.
Stop right.
Look to your left.
Someone there.
Has really gone downhill, hasn't it? No pressure, envoy. Just the fate of everyone, right in your hands.
taken the main plaza. I'll stay behind. Don't do anything foolish.
That'll teach you.
Agora apanhamos as coisas normal.
Monica demands your submission. Stand against her and fall.
Let's pay Ludwig one final visit, shall we?
This is it, Envoy. The only part that...
Envoy. Come. So, you survived the garden. Did you come all this way just to try your luck again? To kill me more efficiently than last time? Our conflict was foretold the moment you were born. You can no more avoid it than I can die.
Oh gods, I came here for a fight. I didn't know we were getting a dramatic reading as well.
Look around, Envoy. Heelguard should have listened. He tried to bring order through compromise. He failed. Order is meant to be imposed by a stern, guiding hand. Heelguard is a fool if he thinks half measures will save the island. When this is over, I'll instruct him, personally.
I won't weep for Heelguard.
As for you, Sapadal may be gone, but their offspring remains. And I cannot suffer even a remnant to live. Congratulations on being the last of your kind. I'm merely finishing what you started. Steel yourself, Envoy. Make this a fight to remember, even in death.
There goes the element of surprise.
All this time, I knew you'd be worthy prey. Don't let me down.
Well, that's the nicest thing she's ever said. Hey, maybe she's friendly after all.
Farewell, Envoy.
Famous last words.
You won't be missed, Ludwig.
You showed such promise, Envoy. What a shame it has to end like this.
Stay safe! Let's take her down! Again!
Come on! Let's kill her already! One last time!
Wonica! Queen among queens! Send me your aid!
Right. Skeletal Corva, beg for help from Mama.
Throw the
You're too late.
A cena que cancela as coisas, a ardência e isso. Eu estava a ver se contava, mas não conta, não.
It's easy when you do it.
Again, Monica! Help me! One last time! Wasn't wrong! Don't Abandon me now!
Boudica's given up on her. Now's the time!
Boudica's done with her! Kill her now! On the left! You will not be
I say!
Wherever Ludwine is now, she must be seething.
Of course, we'd be happy to kill her again, if needed.
She's done for, but we're not. Whatever's next, we'll face it. Together.
Gods, you're all gonna make me sick. But carry on.
Fizemos bem, malta.
Silence falls over Paradise, as though the city is holding its breath. Then you hear it, the ringing of a distant bell, the waving of banners, and cheers of victory. After a short and bloody conflict, the dust has finally begun to settle. There is an absence in your thoughts where Sappadal dwelled. Once, the god of the living lands would have flinched at this rare moment of tranquility. Instead, they are one with the silence. The Paradise militia rallies to you, the outsider who defended them in their hour of need. Whatever happens next, you have won their confidence. You take a moment to reflect on the calm. Not so long ago, you arrived at these shores on a simple errand, which turned out to be anything but simple. The dream scourge is over, and the island has been cleansed of plague. A time of healing and mourning follows. People look to you for answers about the source of the affliction. You tell them the truth, how the origin of the plague has been destroyed, put out of its misery, and leave it at that. With your guidance, the Living Lands becomes a vassal of the Adiran Empire. In exchange for their taxes and soldiers, the free settlements are protected from future attacks. The fight for survival is over. The rebels of Paradise come to learn that resistance is futile. After the assassin Egwolf died in custody, many of his worst fears about the Empire are confirmed. Some of his people splinter off, while others abandon the fight entirely. Their alliance is never the same. The refugees of Emerald Stair resettle in Thirdborn, bringing their skills and research to aid the local community. What starts as an uneasy partnership blossoms into a bond of trust. Through shared adversity, they find common ground. In time, the people of Emerald Stair return to their city of Fior Messiverno. Animancy still has a place in the Living Lands, but the Empire's disapproval gets in the way of progress. Their work is slow, but unstoppable. Though Adir has promised that the Living Lands will retain their autonomy, not everyone in Shatterscarp trusts the Empire. But many Adiran ships sail into the Grave Room's ports, bearing fine linens and aged wines. These ease the painful memory of the day Reengrim culled their people. After the Living Lands is declared a vassal of Adir, Solace Keep reluctantly opens the doors of its fortress, though not before numerous missives are sent to Mihala demanding the Grave Room be honored.
Her reluctance costs the dwarves. The Pargrunen are never favored in trade negotiations, and are the last to be supplied by adhering caravans. But the Wardens have rounder bellies than anyone can remember. For the first time in many years, Kai feels an agreeable restlessness. Not to flee, not to drift, but to venture. He visits the distant shores Tama told him about, and savors the modern marvels, ancient wonders, and breathtaking expanses he beholds. His heart swells, not with grief, but with awe. There is so much to discover, and he will spend his years chasing all of the joy and beauty the world has to offer him. With many of his anxieties and lifelong fears addressed, Marius now feels very differently than he did when he first met the envoy. Still far more comfortable in the wilds than among people, he nonetheless finds that his worries about the unknown were merely self-protection against the traumas of his childhood. Armed with this knowledge, he finds himself more capable of living in civilization, and far less fearful of his home in Galawain's tusks. While he never regains his former place as a warden of Solace, he spends his time traveling between Solace and Thirdborn, acting as a stubborn ambassador between the two. Giada turns away from animancy, charting a new course in life. The old rules don't apply to her. She has no responsibilities other than herself. Writing, music, sailing, sewing, love. She tries everything, masters nothing, and finds the inner peace that eluded her as an animancer. She still carries the phantasmal focus, but it doesn't feel as heavy as before. No longer under the threat of imminent death, Yatsley returns to the Animancers. Reunited with her beloved Quilici, she helps him and the Animancers as they put their lives together after the attack on Fior Messiverno. Eventually, she even has something nice to say to Vidaro. As the days pass in contentment and relative peace, Yatsley is struck by the persistent feeling that something is missing. Though she still devotes herself to her studies of both the arcane and the godless, the restlessness never goes away. Alone in your thoughts, you feel endless opportunities stretching out before you. This is the freedom Sapadal never had. You promise to cherish it. The sounds of celebration pull you out of reverie. Many are waiting to greet you with open arms. You take a moment to catch your breath and savor it, because everything is about to change.
GG. Não, gostei do final. Deixa eu botar tudo para ver se há mais alguma cena. Malta. Está feitinho, man. GG.